Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Good morning and good afternoon for so many of you. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's a very special day as we are going to celebrate the signage of an MOU between Cajary Majils, Mutombo Coffee, and the International Women's Coffee Alliance. So I personally cannot think of a better way to close the International Women's Celebration that was the 8th of March. And we are closing the month, the celebration of Women's Day today with this important MOU, the Memorandum of Understanding, that is a great step forward to help IWCA chapter members to increase their market access and to amplify all the leadership development that they need into their countries. So we especially thank Mutombo Coffee for this great opportunity. So with that said, I am very pleased to introduce you to Mr. Dikembe Mutombo, Chairman of Mutombo Coffees, and Mrs. Sharon Riechers, IWCA Board President of IWCA. And also we are having the pleasure to have Veronica Swanson, Robert Bosch, and Dallon Bosch from Mutombo Coffees as well. So thank you so much for that. I'm gonna give you a little bit of the context of what Mutombo Coffee is. Mutombo Coffee is a company providing branded specialty coffee for food service, e-commerce, and retail distribution in support of coffee farming communities. Mutombo Coffee is distributed by UAE-based Cajary Majlis, sorry for that, whose mission is to create fair and sustainable value for its people, partners, community, and the environment through greater transparency, accountability, and integration between coffee producers and consumers. Cajary Majlis commits to utilizing its trade network to support Africa's vast agriculture and commodities community by introducing the world to the best Africa has to offer, including delicious coffee from coffee growing regions. And the International Women Coffee Alliance is a nonprofit organization currently working in 27 countries that works to support the empowerment of women in the international coffee community to achieve meaningful and sustainable lives, and to encourage and recognize the participation of women in all aspects of the coffee industry. IWCA would like to involve its chapter members in marketing and promotional programs that would provide market access that will support their incomes. So thank you so much for that. I will leave the floor to Mr. Dikembe Mutombo to give us some words. Thank you, Mr. Mutombo. You are muted, sir.
Thank you, Bianca, for the wonderful introduction, and thank you to all of the participants, including the Mutombo Coffee team. We are very pleased and happy to take place on the signing of MOU between the Mutombo Coffee and IWCA, which is a wonderful organization, well known worldwide, that stands for the cause for women on a coffee fair. So as you know, the Mutombo Coffee was launched back in 2020 to face the challenge of the supply chain that the coffee in African continent was taking place. We are very happy that we have got a chance to introduce the Mutombo Coffee to the world, and it's been accepted. And we are trying to do in our best to make the world understand that the African continent, which is the wonderful continent that I come from, you have some of the best coffee in the world that can produce more. We have almost close to 12 countries in the continent that are producing some of the best coffee. But for some reason, those countries are not represented around the globe or on the table. So I'm so happy that I have the voice and the height to speak out about the challenges the African continent and African coffee producers are facing. One of the great things we have to mention during this signing of MOU that more than 70% of our coffee farmers in the continent of Africa are women. So Cajary Majils is doing its best to make sure that those women have a support and all those supplies for them to operate and to work in the best environment and while they're delivering the coffee to the world. And also the price of the coffee can be awarded so they can have a better life because they don't know what's going on in the international market. Nobody is talking to them. So I think Cajary Majils is trying to break that silence, that curse that's been there for so long. So I'm happy today on behalf of my team that I represent here with our president, Robert Bush, and our two vice presidents for marketing, Veronica and Darlins, to sign this MOU with IWCA for Women International Day. So this is great. It's happening just in the right time. So we are very happy for this wonderful celebration.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mutombo. Now I will ask Mrs. Sharon Riechers to please give us some words on behalf of the International Women's Coffee Alliance. Thank you, Sharon.
Sure. Thank you, Blanca, and thank you so much, Mr. Mutombo. It is my absolute honor and pleasure to represent the International Women's Coffee Alliance at the signing of our Memorandum of Understanding with Mutombo Coffee that allows for this collaboration, cooperation, and interaction with the women of our chapters in Africa to promote and offer their coffees to Mutombo Coffee for possible purchase, which directly helps both of our organizations achieve our beautifully shared missions. We're happy to have chapters or a chapter in formation in each of the companies that were represented in your supplier network. In learning about 3 of your female farming partners, the stories of each one were so touching and resonate so well with the women that we work with in our chapters. What a wonderful partnership that we look forward to with Mutombo Coffee and IWCA chapters to work together. We look forward to developing our ongoing relationship, and thank you so much for this opportunity to make significant impact.
Thank you, Sharon. So now we will see you if you have the document in front of you, please, if you can sign it. In each party will have a copy of this MOU that will be based of this relationship, this partnership that we are looking forward to be of benefit of so many women around the world. This is a very small step, but I'm sure we will go far with this. So thank you so much. I would like to close this ceremony. Thank you. There you are. Thank you. Bravo. Thank you so much. I know that soon we will have an opportunity to celebrate in person this great partnership with all of you. But meanwhile, we have a lot of work to be done. We have a lot of contacts and a lot of conversations that we need to keep on going with the team of Mutombo Coffee. So we do really appreciate this opening and this good intention with this MOU. So thank you so much. If you please, any of the attendants, if you would like to have any question, any detail, just contact me. I'll be more than happy to answer any doubt or any question. More than happy to do that. So thank you so much for everything and have a nice evening. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr.
Bye-bye.
President. Sharon,
Thank you for
you.
having us.
Thank you.
Bianca, thank you so much.
You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.